So let's talk about something that kind of turns what we think we know about financial markets completely on its head. It's an AI system called AstroMAPs, and it makes a really bold claim that it can actually see major market turning points a full year before they happen. It's a wild idea, so let's dig in and see what it's all about.
But first, let's start with something that I'm sure you've felt if you follow the markets. You know that feeling, right? We're all taught to watch for these classic chart patterns. But doesn't it seem like the second the market makes a huge move, like a massive crash or a sudden surge, all those patterns just break? They fail us right when we need them the most. So why does that happen?
Well, the idea here is that we're all caught in what you could call the market's blind spot. We are just swimming in a sea of financial news 24/7. But here's the thing, almost all of it is reactive. It's just people talking about what already happened, not what's on the horizon.
I mean, think about it. The market takes a nosedive, and then the headlines pop up, scrambling to piece together a reason why. They're always looking in the rearview mirror. Now that's fine for a history lesson, but it's not exactly helpful for figuring out what to do next, is it? Okay, so if reacting to the news is like trying to drive a car by only looking in the rearview mirror, you're probably going to crash. So what's the alternative? This is where the whole concept of AstroMaps comes into play. The idea is to stop reacting to the past and start getting a look at the road ahead, basically creating a map for the market.
So what is this thing exactly? It's an AI system built for a single, incredible purpose: to forecast the big financial turning points up to a year out. The specific secret sauce is under wraps, of course, but the core idea is that it crunches mountains of historical data, way more than just prices, to find these high-probability dates where the market is set to make a major move before it happens. Okay, I know what you're thinking. That sounds, well, pretty out there. A crystal ball for the stock market? So the obvious question, the one we should all be asking is there any proof? Does it actually work? Well, the folks behind it tried to answer that by doing a deep dive into historical data to see if the predictions would have held up.
And we're not talking about just a small sample size. They reportedly tested this system against 16 years of financial data. Think about that. That's a huge stretch of time covering everything from boom years to epic crises and all the chaos in between.
And here is the absolute picker. In that 16-year window, they pinpointed 20 distinct major turning points in the market. And according to their audit, the system's historical analysis would have flagged every single one of them. And to make this really hit home, we're not talking about minor little market wiggles. Think about the COVID crash in early 2020, that sudden, terrifying drop that caught almost everyone off guard. The system supposedly saw it coming. Or how about the big market recovery that kicked off in late 2024?